I can't wait. I'm so excited. It's been a long time since I've got to perform in front of the UK fans, and they've been good to me over the years, so I'm going to want to give them one last blistering, devastating, like Harrison-style performance. I've got many, do you know what, it's not a moment, but the first time I ever fought a stadium Thai champion, I was 18 years old. The last time that I ever fought a stadium Thai champion, I was 39 years old. So my proudest achievement is the consistency that I've managed to keep at that level, because I say this all the time, it's easy reaching the top. The hard part is staying there. I think that's my best achievement, the consistency that I've managed to have through my career, to always fight the best, always fight at the highest level I could. What the fuck was that? I think. I'm like, what just happened there? I remember it clear as day, looking at him, and I remember thinking, right, he's going to throw a left kick, throw a left hook, because I'm going to try and time the hook, and the kick just came up that fast that I misjudged it, and I was looking up at the lights, and I thought, what just happened? I thought, that didn't hit me, did it? And then I realised, my brain came, I thought, oh shit, you've been knocked down. Got up. By the time I'd got my shit together, he'd ran across ring and just put me straight on the floor again and knocked me down again. So that was when I just said, right, just get your shit together now. If you go down again, this is it, fight over. I started to bite down on my gum shield, and I knew he was going to come for me and finish me off. But I also knew that he was going to leave gaps, and I also know I only need one shot with my power that I can just swing the fight a total fucking 118 back in my favour, and that's what happened. I was just trying to keep my cool, look for a gap. I found the gap. Yeah, I always say, like, in times of crisis like that, as long as you persevere and you don't quit and you keep pushing, usually a little bit of magic happens, and it happened that night. I love it. I like being involved in those knockdown, drag out, crazy, wild style fights. Listen, every fighter in this sport is going to suffer setbacks at some point or another. It's just part of your journey. The loss isn't what defines you, it's how you bounce back afterwards, and there's always a way back to the top. You might just get halfway and then you might get knocked down, you might get a bit further, you might get knocked down. There's going to be these hills and these challenges that you're going to come up against. Just keep going, persevere. That's what I said earlier, persevere. In times of crisis, what did you do? You can look back at yourself in 50 years' time in the mirror and go, in my time of crisis, I got up and I carried on and I pushed and I finally made it. It'll make it that much sweeter as well, like knowing that you've had these up and down, and you were rock bottom at one point, but you still dragged and clawed your way out, and you took everything you got to get yourself back to the top. I love shit like that, and I love seeing fighters do stuff like that. I love seeing fighters who have a bad loss but then come back and then go on a great winning streak. And so yeah, just persevere and keep working, stay obsessed.
And obviously, you said you're not going to touch on anything else there. Is the Mayweather thing a possibility again in the future? I
don't think that is, to be fair, because when he came over here, he just basically conned everyone. He didn't pay referees, he didn't pay judges. There were all kinds of shenanigans going on, so I don't think anyone's going to want him back, to be fair. If it did come up somewhere else, that'd be pretty cool, but yeah, I don't think that'll happen.